I've never met people who love their country with their actions and that are willing to even die to protecting the country. The craziest experience I've ever had of patriotism and the love for the nation, it has always been in Ethiopia. I've seen it, I've learned it, and I am experiencing it every single day. And the same thing I am trying to tell my people, that you should be willing to die for your own country, for your people, because you're not fighting just for your country, but you're fighting for the next generation. And if we do not do anything about it today, our kids, they're going to struggle with the same struggles, the same battles that we're fighting today. And that's not a development to me. Development is not about the long building. It's not about all this stuff. It's important to have, but when people, they don't have peace, they don't live in harmony with one another, they don't love each other, you fail the country. The future of Ethiopia is bigger and brighter than the past, but you must be willing to leave the past and to make the way for the future. Before you achieve anything, you have to see it. You must see it. What do you see in your heart? What do you see in your spirit? Do you see chaos in the future? Do you see falling? Or do you see a bright future regardless of what is happening today? So whatever you see in your heart, in your mind, that's what is going to happen. Basically, that's the vision God is giving you inside of you about your own country. So he gives you the vision, he shows you the end even before you get there. And what you have to do at that moment, you have to fight for what you see. You have to fight for the dream that you have in your heart. You see, you have a picture, you have an image, you have it in you. And what do? You fight for it until you see it happen. So what do you see? We must change in our mind what we see. I said it before that we might not be able to move on because tragedies, they have a lot to do in our hearts, and those scars, sometimes it's impossible to be healed unless God intervenes. But what we can do is we can choose to move forward. And today I want to ask you this question: what do you see? Because whatever you see, you can fight for, you can pray for, you can strive for until you see it coming to pass. I see bright and safe future in Ethiopia, and I see future in Ethiopia. I see children living in peace with one another. I see all the tribes coming together and living in harmony and leaving the past behind and just choose to move forward in harmony, in peace, and in unity. That's what I see for Ethiopia. That's what I'm praying for Ethiopia. And that's the reason why I always talk about Ethiopia, because I see that happening. The question is, what do you see for your own country? What do you see for your own people?